Imagine this. You're at a family gathering, and someone mocks your father in front of a crowd. You see the humiliation in his eyes, the weight of unspoken pain. What do? For Patrick Bet-David, this moment wasn't just personal. It was the fire that ignited his mission to prove the world wrong. Welcome to this summary of Choose Your Enemies Wisely, a book that reveals the unconventional truth about success. You don't just need goals, you need enemies. Intrigued? Let's dive in. The power of enemies. Patrick Bet-David argues that the fuel for success isn't just passion or intelligence. It's the right enemy. Business, like war, demands a target. In this book, he shares how the greatest entrepreneurs, athletes, and leaders harness the power of their rivals to push themselves beyond limits. But it's not about hate, it's about focus. The right enemy can sharpen your vision, increase your resilience, and make your success inevitable. Now, let's explore the 3 key sections of this book. Part 1. Building your foundation, integrating logic and emotion. Most people approach success in one of 2 ways. 1. Emotion-driven individuals. These people have a burning passion, a deep desire to succeed, and an overwhelming drive. However, their downfall is a lack of structure. They start strong, but often burn out because they don't have the necessary systems and processes in place. They rely too much on motivation, which is fleeting, and when the excitement fades, so does their momentum. 2. Logic-driven individuals. On the other end of the spectrum are those who meticulously plan every step of their journey. They strategize, analyze, and ensure everything makes sense on paper. But without the fire of passion, they lack the energy to push through adversity. When they face resistance, their plans crumble because they don't have an emotional connection strong enough to keep them going. Bet-David argues that true success lies in the integration of both logic and emotion. To illustrate this, he introduces the 12 building blocks of business success, a framework that ensures you have both the emotional drive and the logical structure to achieve extraordinary results. The 12 building blocks of business success. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in your journey. They are divided into 2 categories: emotional building blocks that fuel your passion and logical building blocks that create a roadmap to success. Let's break them down. 1. Enemy and competition, emotional. This is the foundation of the entire framework. Who or what are you fighting against? The most successful individuals and companies have a clear enemy. This enemy can be an external competitor, a past failure, a personal insecurity, or even societal expectations. Example: Apple versus Microsoft, Nike versus Adidas. Having a competitor pushes you to innovate and improve. Internal enemies, such as fear, laziness, or doubt, can also be a driving force. When properly channeled, these emotions can ignite a relentless pursuit of excellence. 2. Will and skill logical. Willpower is the ability to persist despite challenges. It's about resilience, discipline, and the ability to keep going when things get tough. Skill is what you develop over time through learning and practice. Success comes from balancing the 2. You may have the will to win, but without the right skills, you won't make it. Likewise, skills without willpower are useless. Ask yourself, do I have the necessary skills to achieve my goals? If not, am I willing to develop them? 3. Mission and plan, logical. A mission statement gives you direction. It clarifies why you're doing what you're doing. Your plan is the step-by-step roadmap to achieving that mission. Without a plan, even the most passionate person will eventually get lost. Action step: write down your mission in 1 sentence. Then break it down into a plan with clear, actionable steps. 4. Dreams and systems, emotional plus logical. Dreams are what inspire you. They give you a reason to push forward. Systems ensure that you don't rely solely on motivation. A good system turns your dreams into daily habits that lead to success. Example: if you dream of becoming a millionaire entrepreneur, your system might include daily sales calls, content creation, and networking events. 5. Culture and team, emotional. Your team is an extension of your vision. If they don't share your passion, your business will not thrive. Culture is the invisible force that holds a company together. It determines how employees think, act, and make decisions. Bet David emphasizes the importance of building a winning culture where everyone is aligned with the company's values and mission. Action step: define your company's core values. Make sure your team embodies them. 6. Vision and capital, logical. Vision is the long-term picture of where you want to go. Capital is the financial foundation that allows you to sustain and scale your vision. Bet David explains that too many entrepreneurs focus on the big dream, but ignore the financial side. You need a funding strategy to make your vision a reality. Example: Amazon started with Jeff Bezos' vision of an online bookstore, but it was his ability to secure funding that allowed him to expand into a global empire. 7. Execution and momentum, logical. Ideas are useless without execution. Momentum builds when you consistently take action. Small wins create confidence, leading to bigger successes. Example: a startup that rapidly tests and adapts is more likely to succeed than one that overplans but never launches. 8. Learning and adaptation, emotional plus logical. Continuous learning ensures you stay ahead of competitors. Adaptation means being flexible in changing circumstances. Example: Netflix transitioned from DVD rentals to streaming, then to content creation, adapting to market trends. 9. Influence and branding, emotional. Influence helps you build authority in your field. Branding makes your business memorable and differentiates you from competitors. Example: Tesla doesn't just sell cars, it sells innovation and sustainability. 10. Strategy and decision-making, logical. A clear strategy minimizes wasted effort. Smart decision-making ensures efficient use of time and resources. Example: Warren Buffett's investment decisions are based on long-term strategic thinking. 11. Risk and resilience, emotional plus logical. Risk-taking is essential for growth but must be calculated. Resilience helps you recover from setbacks without losing focus. Example: Elon Musk nearly went bankrupt before Tesla and SpaceX became successful. 12. Legacy and impact, emotional. Your long-term impact matters more than short-term success. Great leaders think about how they will be remembered. Example: Steve Jobs left behind a legacy that continues to influence technology today. Integrating emotion and logic, the secret to long-term success. What separates the audacious few from the average entrepreneur is their ability to balance both worlds. Here's how you can apply this principle to your business and life. 1. Start with emotion. Identify your enemy, fuel your passion, and connect deeply with your mission. 2. Back it up with logic. Develop the necessary skills, create a structured plan, and implement strong systems. 3. Build a culture. Surround yourself with a team that shares your vision and is equally committed to success. 4. Secure capital. Ensure your financial foundation is solid so you can sustain long-term growth. Part 2. Creating the ultimate business plan. Creating a business plan isn't just about putting ideas on paper. It's about crafting a blueprint that will drive your success. Most people think of a business plan as a document meant to secure investors or loans, but in reality, it's much more than that. A great business plan serves as a battle strategy, guiding every decision and ensuring that you stay on track, even in the face of adversity. Patrick Bet-David emphasizes that a winning business plan isn't just about financial projections or product strategies. Instead, it integrates logic and emotion, turning competition, personal enemies, and challenges into fuel for success. So, how do you build such a plan? It starts with choosing the right enemies and structuring your goals around them. 1. Choosing your enemy wisely. The first and most critical step in crafting a business plan is to define your enemy. Your enemy could be a direct competitor, such as another company in your industry that you want to outshine. It could also be a concept or ideology, such as outdated business models, inefficiencies, or the resistance of the market to change. Sometimes the enemy is internal: laziness, procrastination, self-doubt, or bad habits that hold you back. Example: Steve Jobs famously framed IBM as Apple's enemy, rallying his team to fight against the corporate giant and build a more innovative, creative company. Action step: write down your enemy, whether it's a person, a company, or a mindset. Get specific. The more clearly you define your enemy, the more focused your plan will be. 2. The power of will over talent. One of the biggest misconceptions about business success is that it's driven by talent. But as Bet David points out, willpower often trumps talent. Many successful entrepreneurs weren't the smartest in the room, but they had an unstoppable drive. Willpower determines whether you push through challenges, stay disciplined, and execute your plan even when motivation fades. Example: Elon Musk wasn't an automobile expert when he founded Tesla, but his relentless willpower and determination helped him build one of the most innovative companies in the world. Action step: list 3 areas where you need to develop more discipline. How can you strengthen your willpower to push through obstacles? 3. Mission and culture, building a strong foundation. Every great company is built on a clear mission. This mission should answer the question, why does your business exist? Your mission isn't just a fancy statement. It should guide every decision you make. Culture is equally important. The right culture attracts top talent, builds loyalty, and fuels long-term success. Example: Amazon's mission is to be Earth's most customer-centric company. This mission guides everything from product selection to customer service policies. Action step: write down your mission in a single sentence. Then, list 3 ways you can instill a strong culture in your team. 4. Creating a foolproof execution plan. A dream without execution is just a fantasy. This is why execution planning is a key part of any business plan. Many entrepreneurs fail not because they lack vision, but because they don't take consistent action. Your execution plan should include daily and weekly priorities. What needs to get done now? Quarterly goals. What are the big targets for the next 3 to 6 months? Yearly vision. What does long-term success look like? Example: Jeff Bezos focused Amazon's execution on long-term customer satisfaction rather than short-term profits. This approach led to market dominance. Action step: write down 3 to 5 key action steps you need to take in the next month to move closer to your goal. 5. Raising capital and securing funding. Capital is the fuel that keeps a business running. Without it, even the best ideas will fail. Entrepreneurs often struggle to raise money because they don't have a clear financial plan. Investors don't just look for good ideas. They look for execution ability and scalability. Key questions to answer before raising money. 1. How much capital do you actually need? 2. What will the capital be used for? 3. How will you generate revenue and ensure profitability? Example: Airbnb struggled to raise money in the early days, but they created a scalable revenue model that convinced investors of their long-term profitability. Action step: if you're seeking investors, create a short 1-page summary answering the 3 questions above. 6. Marketing and branding. Owning your niche. Branding isn't just about logos and colors. It's about perception. How do people feel when they think about your business? A good marketing makes people aware of you. Great branding makes them trust you. Your marketing plan should include target audience. Who are you speaking to? Core message. What do you want them to remember? Distribution channels. Where will you reach them? Social media? Ads? Networking? Example: Nike's Just Do It campaign isn't just marketing. It's a cultural movement that fuels their brand power. Action step: write down your brand's core message in 1 sentence. 7. Competitive analysis. Understanding your market. Too many entrepreneurs focus only on their own ideas without studying the competition. Understanding your competitors helps you find gaps and opportunities. Competitive analysis checklist. Who are your top 5 competitors? What do they do better than you? Where are their weaknesses? How can you differentiate yourself? Example: Uber analyzed the weaknesses of traditional taxi services, lack of convenience, poor customer service, and built a business model around solving those pain points. Action step: write down 3 weaknesses your competitors have. How can you turn them into opportunities? 8. Scaling and future growth. A business that doesn't scale will eventually plateau. Your plan should include a scaling strategy. Key areas to focus on: Automation. What tasks can you systematize to save time? Hiring. When will you need to expand your team? New markets. Are there additional products/services you can offer? Example. Starbucks started as a small coffee shop but scaled by systemizing operations and expanding strategically. Action step. Identify one process in your business that you can automate or delegate. Part 3. Bringing your plan to life. Once your business plan is in place, the real challenge begins: execution. Many entrepreneurs and businesses fail not because they lack ideas, but because they fail to turn their plans into reality. This section focuses on transforming your strategic blueprint into action, maintaining momentum, and ensuring long-term sustainability. 1. Rolling out the plan, taking immediate action. A business plan is worthless without immediate and consistent action. Execution should start as soon as the plan is completed. The key to a strong rollout is speed and decisiveness. Too many businesses spend months or even years refining their strategies, but fail to take action. Steps to a successful rollout. Set clear priorities. Focus on high-impact actions first. Assign responsibilities. Ensure that every team member knows their role. Create a 90-day execution window. The first 3 months are crucial in establishing momentum. Establish accountability. Regularly track progress through meetings, dashboards, or key performance indicators, KPIs. Example. When Amazon launches a new product category, they don't wait for perfection. They release a minimum viable version, gather data, and refine rapidly. Action step. Identify 3 key actions you can take within the next week to start executing your plan. 2. Turning setbacks into fuel, managing resistance and failures. No business plan unfolds exactly as expected. The ability to adapt and overcome obstacles separates winners from those who give up. Common challenges in execution. Lack of immediate results leading to frustration. Unexpected market shifts or competition. Financial struggles or funding shortages. Team resistance or lack of alignment. How to handle setbacks. Reframe failures as learning experiences. Analyze what went wrong and adjust accordingly. Maintain a problem-solving mindset. Always ask, what's the next best move? Stay emotionally detached from setbacks. Treat challenges as data points, not personal defeats. Use enemies as motivation. Let doubters and competitors fuel your drive to push forward. Example. Howard Schultz faced multiple investor rejections before turning Starbucks into a global brand. Instead of giving up, he refined his approach and adapted his model. Action step. Write down 3 potential obstacles that might derail your plan. Next to each, list at least one strategy to overcome them. 3. Building relentless momentum. Consistency over intensity. Business success isn't about intense effort for a short period. It's about consistent effort over time. Many entrepreneurs experience a strong initial push, but fade over time because they lose discipline. Keys to sustaining momentum. Create daily non-negotiables. Small, consistent actions compound over time. Track and measure progress. Use weekly or monthly reviews to ensure alignment with your goals. Avoid burnout. Work smart. Delegate when necessary, and manage energy effectively. Example. Warren Buffett built his empire through the power of compounding, both in investments and in business discipline. His consistent habits over decades led to extraordinary results. Action step. Define 3 daily or weekly habits that will keep you on track with your business plan. 4. Leadership and team alignment. Keeping everyone on the same page. A business is only as strong as its team. Without proper leadership, even the best plans can fall apart. How to ensure team alignment. Communicate the vision frequently. Reinforce the mission and goals regularly. Create a culture of ownership. Empower employees to take responsibility for their roles. Recognize and reward effort. Appreciation fuels motivation and loyalty. Example. Google's leadership fosters a culture of innovation by giving employees autonomy and encouraging creativity. Action step. Schedule a team meeting to ensure everyone understands their role in executing the business plan. 5. Adapting and scaling, preparing for growth. Once initial execution is underway, The next phase is scaling, expanding operations while maintaining efficiency. Scaling strategies. Automate processes. Reduce manual tasks to increase efficiency. Expand the team strategically. Hire key personnel only when necessary. Strengthen financial management. Monitor cash flow, reinvest profits, and seek additional funding when needed. Example: Airbnb scaled rapidly by focusing on automation, customer trust, and a strong referral system. Action step: identify one area of your business that needs optimization before scaling. 6. Keeping the fire alive. The importance of new challenges. Long-term success isn't about achieving a single milestone. It's about continuous improvement. How to stay motivated after initial success. Set new, bigger goals. Find new challenges to conquer. Seek mentorship and learning opportunities. Example: Jeff Bezos continuously set new challenges for Amazon, moving from books to retail, cloud computing, and AI. Action step: define a new challenge that will push you beyond your current success. Success isn't just about having the right mentors. It's also about having the right enemies. Who or what is standing in your way right now? Is it self-doubt? A naysayer? A failing business? Use it. Let it drive you. Patrick Bet-David transformed his father's humiliation into $1 billion empire. Now, it's your turn. Choose your enemies wisely and let them fuel your greatest success. If you enjoyed this summary, hit that like button, subscribe for more insights, and let us know in the comments. Who is your biggest enemy? Let's turn adversity into advantage.